States across the nation closing schools. Essential workers like medical workers and first responders are scrambling to try and find childcare. Wonderland Montessori in Carrollton, Texas, is making sure they do everything in their power to help the heroes at the forefront of the COVID-19 crisis. And the school's director of community relations, Shannon Blackwell, joins me now to explain more about their decision to keep their doors open for the children of those medical workers and first responders. Good to see you this morning. Thanks for joining us. Tell me about this decision.
Thank you. Good morning. So we have 8 campuses, 7 across the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex and 1 in Gilbert, Arizona, outside of Phoenix. Dallas-Fort Worth right now is ramping up. We've just gone into shelter in place with most of our North Texas counties. What we're finding, while our regular families are down to about 15% of our normal population, we started getting inquiries about 2 weeks ago from first responders whose regular childcare providers either had temporarily shut down, or perhaps they had their children who were staying with family members who were older and they didn't want to put them at risk. And so we started looking at how we could serve that community and use the space, use our staff to provide care during this time.
So here are some of the services for essential personnel: no enrollment fees, no contract requirements, week-to-week care rather than monthly. I guess one of the first questions that comes to mind is, how are you guys, keeping everything sanitized, keeping it clean to ensure that their children are safe there?
Sure, absolutely. So every school campus goes through a nightly sanitization process, which is pretty typical, but on top of that, we have extra staff on hand that are going through and sanitizing things throughout the day. The children have their temperature taken, as do the staff when they come in every morning. The parents are not allowed in at this point, and that's part of the state guidelines, that they have their temperature, or they have their child dropped off at the front door. We scan the child's temperature, we get everybody settled, and kind of that process continues and repeats itself.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
It is escalation of all of our normal policies, for sure.
Wow. So what's the response been like so far, and how many kids do you have there that you're helping with some of these essential workers?
So we've just kind of launched that, and we're starting to get enrollments in that. We've currently got about 200 students that we're still supporting of essential workers. And many of those are the families that we normally serve. But we also have some children coming in that have been, are the children of hospital workers in the area, and also law enforcement.
Wow. What's the community's response been?
Very positive, very positive. I mean, I think it is a little bit of a conversation to have with all of our staff, that they're very stressed as well. They have children as well, but we're asking them to do the same thing that they do every day, which is come in and drop their concerns and worry at the door, and to be present for the children. And we feel like if we can be present for children, then the parents of those children can go out and do their job and be present helping the community.
Absolutely. I mean, they are on the front line of this. We talk about them every single day. The healthcare workers, the first responders, they, need to be able to do their job and to focus, because they're saving lives right now. Shannon Blackwell, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.